Hello everyone. So sometimes when you feel confused or when you feel lost or when you feel low, your mind splits into two halves. The first half is the rejection phase and the second half is the accepting phase. Now let's discuss on this. The first half is the rejection phase. Now this phase is the phase in which even if the situation is good for you, even if it is in your favor, but if it is not according to your thinking, you just go on rejecting it. Even if the situation and the condition is in your favor, even if it is going to do something good for you, even if it is going to reward you with something positive, you still go on rejecting it because it is not according to your thinking. Now this unnecessary rejection brings aggression, it brings frustration, it brings anger, and it hampers your thought process. Now here the self-satisfactory ego hits high and it is not ready to adjust even if the situation is according to your favor, even if the situation is favorable for you. The second phase is the accepting phase. Now in this phase, the situation and the condition, even if it is not according to you, you go on accepting it. You go on welcoming the situation, welcoming the condition just the way it is. You do not have your own thought process of liking, disliking, accepting or rejecting. You just welcome and accept just the way it is. Now even if this situation or even if this phase seems good, it is just for a time being. But even if it has its own impact of frustration, anger, after certain period of time, this process or this thing takes a particular time, because the rejection phase, even if the accepting phase is playing its part in front, the rejection phase plays its part in background. So this phase even has its own impact. Now here the self-satisfactory ego is not at high, but it is ready to adjust even if the situation is not favorable. Now I'll give you an example. If you have your confused state high, if you are confused, if you are unnecessarily angry, if you are unreasonably irritated, you may have a fight with your loved one, you may have a bad experience with a person with whom you had a fight. Now if in this situation, if you confront a video, if you see a video or a speech, you will reject the speech if the content is not in your favor, and you would accept the speech or you would reject the speech, or you will not have any reaction if you are in an accepting phase. Now what happens is, you consider whether right or wrong, or you perceive right or wrong according to your state of mind. Now in this phase, if you have suggestion of your friends and family, obviously for your good, they play a great role, but for a time being, because you are going according to their choices, so it is for a time being. But if your confused state is deep, if your confused state is on a high level, you must seek a therapy, you must seek a therapist, because confused state can have a great negative impact on your life. Because a confused mind can land up you taking a wrong decision and can have a negative impact or have a long-term impact of negativity in your life. Now if you are wise enough to let your self-satisfactory ego aside, you may merge the two halves of your confused mind into one, and the result may be into a realization phase. Now when these two halves together merge, they give you an output of a realization phase. In this realization phase, you have time to accept, you have time to rearrange, you have time to modify your thought process and to live your life and jump back to your life with the same zest and boost. Now if you find yourself or any other person who is in a confused state always for little small incidences, if he's still confused, if he's considerably confused, you should give him suggestion of seeking a therapy, or of self-evaluating himself or herself. Try this video to spread to as many as you can, so that we can reach out to many. Try coming out of your confused state by seeking a therapy or by self-evaluating yourself, prioritizing your confused mind by prioritizing your situations and conditions, so that you can land up taking good decisions in your life. Till then, seek help, take therapy if you need. Live your life to the fullest, spread joy, and a very happy Holi to all of you. Be safe, have a colorful Holi by enjoying the colors and by having a good time with your loved ones. Until then, regards, Helping Hearts. Thank you.